So this is part two. This is the test taking anxiety. I just did one about study anxiety. Here's the test taking anxiety. Here's what you got to do. 3 steps. I'll try to break everything down. Make it easy, bite-sized chunks. Breathe, be here now, and remember your keys. What the heck does that? Breathe. You got to breathe. You're going to be sitting. You'll be getting relaxed because you're in a. Usually people sit when they take tests. I would love to be able to stand or something because my lower back is going to start. I'm worried that for the long duration that I have to sit for the 2 parts of these tests, my back's going to start bothering me, and it's going to distract me. So the way around that, or pain management in general, or distraction, is to breathe. Because what happens? You stop breathing. Your brain starts to shut down a little bit. Maybe your thoughts wander. You don't recall as well. So you got to remember to breathe. Pace your breathing and breathe deep. Breathing is usually a reactive activity. We're breathing in response. Our body is saying, oh, I got to balance out the gases in the blood. But don't wait for that. I'm not saying you should hyperventilate, but you have to take control of your mindset and your breathing during the exam. You got to be engaged, and that means active, not passive. Don't let the mind and the breathing be passive. You got to be active, but not reactive. Reactive is passive. It's a lot of confusing stuff right there. Just be engaged. Breathe. Pay attention to the test. Remember, low-hanging fruit. You already know your fundamentals. You studied. So what's the other thing then? Read the question. Breathe through the question. Okay? So you breathe. What's the second thing? You got to be here now, which is like maintaining an even strain when you study. Be here now means don't think about the next question. Don't think about the last question. Don't think about what you should have studied. Think about what's in front of you. If you don't know the answer, make up an answer. Just make it fit into the information that they're giving you and the answers that they're offering. Look at the question. Think about the question. Don't jump ahead. Be here now. Read that. It's going to help you read the question, every word, and understand what the question is asking for you. A lot of these questions on this exam I'm going to take are just, what's this thing? What's this? What's that? It's just easy stuff. Maybe some anatomy, or maybe it'll be like what's a term or a concept. But some of these things are a little deeper. They throw a bunch of information at you, and then you have to figure out what's the relevant information, what is not the relevant information, because they try to confuse you. Are there disqualifiers in there? What's the time frame? Are they kind of getting close on the border of 2 things like rep schemes or energy systems? So it's going to require me to pay attention. I have to be engaged. I have to be here now and not distracted about, if I had just read this other page, or what's the next question going to be like, or whatever. So that's important. Be here now. Number 3, remember your keys, which is, what's the question? What are they asking? And number 2, well, what's the question? Why do I think this is the right answer? And why are these the wrong answer? All this is just being thorough. It's just a way to break down being thorough. All models and tools are all disposable and flexible and mutable and customizable. All I'm trying to say about with the keys is you already studied, you know your fundamentals, so you just have to recall them. So you have to be in the right frame of mind. You have to access that information. So what you need to do is make sure you understand the question. Read all the details. If it's one of those simple questions where you just know the answer, what happens during the muscle contraction to the Z line? It shortens. Sarcomere shortens. Okay. Well, there's no argument about that. There's only going to be one choice in there, and that's going to be it. Okay. Do I know what it's asking? Yes. Why is this the correct answer? Because that's what happens. And then the other ones are wrong because it's something else not here. Something, or just a made-up answer, because they do that too. They throw in these fake answers. They try to throw in things into the question that don't matter, and then they put in fake answers. They try to get you. But it's easy if you know your fundamentals and you understand what the question is asking, and you understand why you have the right answer and why those other answers are wrong. I can't really make it any simpler than this. That breathe, be here now, and remember your keys. I feel like all these tips I give are sort of like the spins on the same thing, which is just I don't even know how I would distill it. It's like a multifaceted single piece of advice that we can turn it this way, and it says stay engaged with this particular question right here, and then the other one says here's what you should do while you're engaged with this question, and this one says this other thing. So there you go. That's 2 videos right there. If you apply this to any, you can apply this. We can stretch this out. We could turn this into something for any game, competition, any sort of thing that is culminating in a test. We can reinterpret this information to match that.